And I ask you one more time, are you ready to rock? Are you indeed ready to rock? Because it's Brews and Baseball episode 58 coming at you right now. Now, Brews and Baseball. Jimmy, Senji, Jazz, the homies, thank you for joining us. Baseball Senji, welcome. New friend of the program. Folks, thank you for joining us. Folks around the world, World Baseball Classic kicking off in approximately 45 minutes, 50 minutes from now. The first game of the 2020, I gotta turn that up, music off. First game of the 2023 WBC kicks off in little under an hour. I'm excited. We've got Brews and Baseball here for the next 2 hours. Then we've got World Baseball Classic. This baseball is everywhere. It's March. Weather's warming up, hopefully, in theory. And we're back. Reese, thanks for bearing with me as I had to do all of my shenanigans before getting locked and loaded for tonight's show. But thanks for being the patient boy that you are. My hat is off to you, good sir.
No problem whatsoever. In fact, I'm just so happy that the WBC was like, you know what's prime time for America? 8 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
So, look, I'm more excited for this World Baseball Classic because I think there are a lot more recognizable stars playing for a bunch of teams. It's becoming more popular. And we might touch on this in the podcast episode. It just depends. But it kind of reminds me of how the Olympics used to be, especially for basketball. I think before '92 in the Dream Team, professional NBA players didn't really go do stuff like this. I think that this is a great opportunity to not only expand the game of baseball worldwide and all of that sort of stuff, but to be able to see more of the stars that you would see from those particular countries, or at least representing those particular countries.
Yeah.
Because I think there's kind of a generic assumption. I could be off base by saying this, but particularly if you're looking at the Caucasian players in the league, oh, they got to be American. You know what I mean? But clearly people are from more places than just America, and obviously you have the foreign players coming in from Central America and then beyond, and of course the Asian players coming from Asia, all of that sort of stuff. I think it's going to be great to not only get to know these players a little bit more, and also see how the dynamic changes when you play with just Americans or you play with just Venezuelans or something like that. Because, I mean, I think in terms of Central America, these guys probably grew up together.
Yeah.
And so I'm very excited for lots of reasons.
Yep. Yoenis Cespedes is one of those familiar friends to the game of baseball. He is playing for Team Cuba this evening, so we'll see how he does. I can't remember the last time he played in Major League Baseball. I want to say 2019 for Oakland? Question mark. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm trying to see if
he's going back.
No, I'm just trying to think the last time he played in Major League Baseball. I was just looking at lineups. He is batting fourth as the DH for tonight. Indians, now Guardians. Thank you, Baseball Jimmy. Fact checking us, keeping us honest. Luis Robert in center. He's hitting third. Cespedes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought his last team was the Mets because that was the big trade after. He made a stop first after Oakland. I know that he ended with the Mets.
That's true.
Because
that's true.
I remember he rode in that ridiculous car every time for training. This is a guy that like couldn't bat above 250, and he's rolling in there like that. I think the more audacious thing was when Antonio Brown showed up to Steelers training camp in a helicopter, and he said like literally the day before, "I don't want to be a distraction," and then proceeded to be an exact distraction.
Yep.
So.
But no, you're right. He's he played for the A's, Red Sox, Tigers, and then finally with the Mets from 2015 all the way to August of 2020 was his last appearance with the New York Metropolitans. I'm a Steelers fan. And I hate Antonio Brown. That's valid. A lot of other people around the league don't like Antonio Brown, and for different reasons.
I think if you're a Steelers fan, you should be upset at Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Juju. I'm gonna say Big Ben, leader of men, for like essentially pulling an Aaron Rodgers and holding that entire organization hostage. Because I don't think they really had a backup plan for when he retired. I think they had no idea.
Not particularly.
They had Mason Rudolph, but they weren't like, oh yeah, he's going to be our leading quarterback.
Yeah, no one really thought about the post Ben future for a while. Yeah, but that's
probably one of the best quarterbacks of his time. Yeah. But considering the last couple of years, he really got overpaid for what he was doing. But enough about all of the
sports. This is less football. This is a baseball presentation.
This is a
program.
Baseball show.
Baseball.
We're talking about
Brews and Baseball.
World
Baseball Classic, yes, kicks off tonight. But before we kick off the World Baseball Classic in about 45 minutes, which we aren't going to be watching so much as following tonight because we have Brews and Baseball, Reese, I think you need to kick off tonight's beer.
I think I do. We are having the Even Ground Double Dry Hopped Hazy Pale Ale. It is 5.4% ABV, and there are lots of hops on this side, and I'll get to why in a minute. But in terms of hops, we have HBC 630, Idaho Gem, Laurel, Talus, and Triumph. A lot of hops, and the reason for that is because this is a double dry hopped hazy pale ale, and the Tower 1 and Tower 2 that we've reviewed the last week were also double dry hopped double IPAs. And basically what that means is that people put more hops in the beer in order to create a more hoppy taste, a more hoppy aroma, all of those good things. And I think as a beer drinker, I do prefer the hops. That's something that turns a lot of people off. I'm very excited about this. There's 5 hops in this one. And the other couple of ones, the double dry only included maybe a couple of hops. This one's got 5. And with less ABV, so I'm thinking it's going to be very, very hoppy.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for some hops tonight.
We go get some hops tonight. Yes, we are all in the same house.
We are. The two of us live in the same building, the same house. We are how they say roommates, how they say friends, how they say my dude.
My
man.
And of course, this is again from Trustworthy Brewing Company. We will be reviewing Trustworthy this week, and our final week will be next week when we run out of the to-go selections for Trustworthy Brewing Company.
We only have one more week of Trustworthy.
So I think we need to do a moment of silence for that. So just give us a second.
Mm.
And that'll do it.
That's
okay.
That's a good one. I like it.
I would say in terms of the ratings, it's a little bit more ambiguous. I want to say some kind of fireworks, because if you look at the design on the can here, it kind of looks like New Year's Eve sort of a situation.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe sparkles. We could do like 54 sparkles.
54 sparkles? Okay. 54 sparkles?
54 sparkles.
54 sparkles.
I don't have that much more to say about it. I think we just crack this puppy open and do a little bit of first and sipping and maybe second sipping and much more sippings after that.
I think we swan dive into the beer. Here we go. Here's the opening.
And
yep.
I'm going to turn my preamp all the way up to capture this.
Oh, God. The levels.
And now bring it back down to normal talking level. Hi, welcome back to Brews and Baseball on KUOW. Oh, that's pretty local. The NPR station for Southern California. And now let's do some first and pourings.
First and pourings. My money's on Owen finishing first. That's not a bad shout. I can't remember how we did it last week. How we finished the beers last week, and especially the Jasmine Rice Pilsner. I think I finished mine first. But also because I'm a Pilsner guy, lager guy, Jasmine Rice guy, Jasmine tea guy. Really just Jasmine.
Would your favorite Disney princess be Jasmine then?
It's actually completely.
Will you be able to show her the world?
Well, actually, yeah. No, like genuinely that is, and that's funny because I didn't think of that angle, but no, you're right. Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm a damn wizard.
You are. Man.
Let's touch a little bit more on the World Baseball Classic while we're at it, and White.
Yeah, I can show you the world.
I guess while we wait for our heads to go down, if you could show me the world, which teams are you excited about the most?
So I saw a TikTok.
And baseball, Jimmy, the way you spell my name is RHYS. If you put a single vowel in my name,
you see the spelling of Reese's name and you're like, I'd like to buy a vowel, please. It's 4 consonants. Even
Pat Sajak with his note cards, it's like,
I'd like to buy a consonant, please. Yeah, RHYS. We also have two 4-letter word names. 4-letter names. 4-letter word names.
And then next he's gonna ask for like my social,
mom's maiden name, all that stuff.
Do you know Baseball Senji? We got a lot of baseball guys in here.
Yeah, some baseball folks, some non-baseball folks. This is what we're about. We bring together a community around something that not everyone might enjoy, but around people that we all appreciate. We appreciate each and every one of you. I posted so Reese works really hard at the editing side, at least from the creative perspective. My edit. So if you all see the content that we throw on this YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed, number one, what are you doing? Be sure to subscribe with notifications on. But number two, if you see any of this stuff that we kind of put out on the channel consistently between YouTube channel, social media, etc. Reese does all of the stuff on the game trailers. It's all very creative. It's got references to XYZ different things that I don't know how he pulls it all out of his head at the same time, but he does. And I posted that to YouTube Shorts, and that thing blew up within an hour relative to what our usual engagement numbers are. So number one, thank you for all of you. We appreciate all of you interacting with our stuff and joining us for either the first time or the 10th time or the umpteenth time. Thank you from both of us at Brews and Baseball. World Baseball Classic. I gotta say Japan because I saw a TikTok of their rotation.
Jimmy saw the third one.
Jimmy saw it and he enjoyed it, and that's exactly what we want. I'm like a bird, I want to fly away.
And it was perfect in time. It was all of them were the right words, so it worked out perfectly.
Just exceptional. But Japan, I saw a TikTok of Japan's rotation, and with basically Ohtani as the number 3 guy, that's kind of scary. I mean, he's not even the ace for Japan. He's probably, I mean, he might start game. I don't know if they really have like an established order, but strictly speaking, he's not even their ace. It's not Roki Sasaki, the guy who hit 105 with like a 20K perfect game recently, like a year or two ago. He's not even the ace either. There's another guy who's an ace who throws like 100 different pitches. Yu Darvish is another guy. Sasaki, Ohtani. Lars Nootbaar randomly is playing for Japan. One of my friends from college played with him in high school, I guess knows him, and I guess he must be half Japanese or enough Japanese to play for the team. He's playing for Japan. Masataka Yoshida, incoming Red Sox legend. I'm just kidding. But no, yeah. There's a lot to like about Japan. So I like them as a strong contender for my winners this World Baseball Classic. But you know, it's a very condensed tournament. I mean, they're playing, you know, essentially a month and a half worth of baseball in like 3 weeks. So did Yoshida debut as a Sox? Yeah, he played in 1 or 2 games, but I think he's only that's it. He's only had a couple ABs in both, and then he went straight to like Japan training camp for the WBC. So I don't think he's played a whole lot, if at all, for the Sox.
Well, yeah.
What do you got, Reese? What do you got?
What do I got? Well, frankly, the head has gone down enough on my beer to where I'll probably do the first and sipping. I need to do more research on the WBC. We might talk about it in the podcast. We'll find out. This is new territory for me, international baseball, OMGs. Red Sox equals mid. And with that, before everything gets out of hand, let's do a first and sipping quickly.
First and sipping. It's quite hoppy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite hoppy. But I mean, it's to be expected.
It's funny because what I equate this to, I don't think I got as much hops as I was expecting. It tastes very much like a smoother IPA. It's almost kind of like, I'd say it's closer to Tower 2. Obviously, it's not the same because the ABV is vastly different. But that sort of approach, that sort of taste, I'm not saying it's bad. It's kind of one of those where this might be similar to how you felt with the Pilsner.
Yeah.
The t-shirt weather, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
'Cause it's hazy for sure, it's hoppy for sure. Let me.
Yeah, I'm getting less haze and less haze really than I would expect from a hazy IPA. I mean, the body of it it does look like a hazy IPA because you can see it's very, you know, it's not as I guess translucent. There's a more dull color to it. That's kind of the haze. But it's not bad. It's definitely it's not as strong of a start as other beers we've had from Trustworthy, I would say personally, but it's still good. It's still a good beer. I don't have any instant qualms with it, so.
Yeah, I think also this, I'd loop this in with the Alden Glow, I think, as sort of an introduction to IPAs.
Yeah.
Because if I gave this beer to somebody who hasn't had a hazy pale ale before, or they might be, because sometimes with certain hazies, there might be like some sort of lactose in it or something like that. And if people are like, oh, I don't want to get into all of that, you just introduce them to this one, kind of baby step into it until they can take all of the hops, all of the ABV, and all that good stuff.
Right. It's not an overwhelming entry as far as IPAs go, but it does get you it gets you through the door. It gets you what you need to know about an IPA without kind of slapping you upside the face. So I like that about it. I think that's a good way to put it.
I will say though, in terms of all of the names that they've had so far, this is the one that fits the most.
Mm-hmm.
Even ground, I'd say this is a very even beer. I was expecting a lot of hops. It's double dried, and maybe the haziness kind of cancels that out. Zach Johnson is the head brewer over at Trustworthy Brewing. Hoping one day we can talk to him about the Il Proceso, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the key to what makes this beer this good is that when you take something like a double dry hop, introduce the hazy element, it creates more of an introduction to this sort of beer and allows you to jump from, say, this hazy pale ale to Tower 1 or Tower 2, or if you need a step before that, there's Alden Glow. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, it's good. Is it my favorite? No, but I think if you were to get this, you wouldn't go wrong, especially if you're not into the high hop stuff. If you're not into the hazy stuff, I'd recommend this first.
Yeah, I think this is, if you need a starting point for your kind of broader exploration. Obviously, Reese and I are a little older than, the folks just starting out in the drinking space, at least traditionally, by the traditional age of 21. But I think it's a good solid starting point for an IPA. And I think that I can't add much more color to the description than that. And I enjoy this. I'm excited to kind of dive into, especially the next one, to kind of see how it stacks up between these past two and see how it progresses over the next little while.
So out of 54 sparkles, what is your initial rating? And then let's play some games.
Yeah, I think we got to play some games. I'm gonna go 37. I think it's good. It's a solid number. To me, it's a little bit. There's a little bit of. I don't want to say it leaves a bit to be desired, but it's missing that little extra level that I think I would expect from a hazy IPA. That said, I think between you and me, we've had way too many hazy IPAs in our lives. So
millions of IPAs.
I mean, if you were to do if you make an educated guess as to the number of IPAs that you and I have had in our lives, it's way too high, especially from you, but even me too. I've had my fair share of specifically hazy IPAs, and it's up there. But no, I think it's a solid kind of middle of the road entry. What's your rating, Reese?
I thought I was gonna be low by saying 40. I agree with you. I think just based off of my particular preferences over what I would have with beer, it's not my favorite. But like I said, I think this would be a great beer to introduce somebody to hazy pale ales, even to IPAs, I think. Yeah, I think 40 is where I'm gonna hold there for a little bit.
Yeah, but again, solid beers, very middle of the road, kind of midfield, mid-table for those who follow different sports. A very solid rating. It could get higher. I don't anticipate it getting much lower. I think if anything, it's going to get higher, but maybe not much. I mean, I think if you were to ask me like final rating, I'd probably say stick with this, but we'll see. We'll check back in another hour or so after we've played these games and seen what has become of our perceptions of these.
And just how much sadness I've faced.
Well, to be determined. Jimmy, water is always good. I personally love water. I drink I drink probably too much water. I mean, I'm always hydrating, always need to pee, but it's good. Always stay hydrated. You're also younger than the legal drinking age, so I will end my comment with that. So cannot condone underage drinking?
No beer.
Legally
No beer for
speaking,
you.
no beer. But I do enjoy a cold beer every now and again. Specifically twice a week at 7 p.m. Pacific time here on youtube.com/@Brews and Baseball. Promotion.
Ooh. And I got a little scratch. You know when you get those scratches in your nose that it feels like somebody just shoved a needle up there?
Yep.
Ow.
That's a fun one.
Okay. All right, we're good.
All right, let's play some games. Let me see if I can throw anyone exciting into this mix.
I already have. Do you want me to send the first one or?
Yeah. Why don't you send the first one? Because I think I sent the first one last week. Although it's kind of blending together, and there's not really a whole lot of difference in our approaches to these games. I mean, you kind of know what you're gonna get at this point. Actually, I'm gonna throw a little curveball at you. I'm gonna bring back an old favorite or two.
Ooh.
Yeah, just for tonight's games. I think. Oh, I know who I'm gonna do this. I know what I'm doing. All right. Well, those of you at home can't see what I'm doing, but you'll see in a minute. And I hope Reese didn't see that.
Well, I was gonna say is they should be able to see at home if you have the screen up.
I just changed it after I made the changes because I want it to be because I know you're taking a look at it so you can see our lovely folks in the chat. Failed to join game session. I love that.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go back and do another one.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. I go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long.
Let's do this, and this. Okay.
I'm excited for 23. I've from what I've seen so far from 23, it looks good. It looks like they've adjusted a lot of the things they needed to adjust, specifically the hitting mechanics. But we'll see. We shall see.
I wish I did more of the tech test. I kind of got shied away from it just because it was so limiting in the first little bits of it. Let's play Crosley Field.
We haven't played Crosley in a minute.
Yeah, and let's make it not terrible weather like it usually.
You're afraid to get wet.
No, let's make it a June 11 a.m. game.
I think you'll recognize my my first pitcher, my starter for game 1. You'll recognize him.
Starter for game 1.
Here
we go.
Game 1 starter.
Oh, and I think you'll recognize my pitcher as well.
I do.
Former Reds legend Luis Castillo, now current Mariners legend Luis Castillo.
It's Atlanta taking on Seattle.
I forgot to change the order a little bit, but that's all right. Who cares?
First pitch coming your way next.
Delicious. You haven't even started, and I'm almost done with it. So if that's any indication of how good the beer is, you know.
Love that.
All right, let's start off with a nice and easy 1-1 count.
And a pitch.
Spencer Strider. Ooh, all right. I enjoyed that pitch, but I understand. Oh,
that's a two-bagger.
What the heck? How did you miss that?
That's a two-bagger. A little two-bagger for Jazzy Jazz. And we're going to hold him at 2.
That was like right into his hands, too. I was like, why didn't you catch that, buddy? Also, where that was in the zone, I'm actually very upset that you got hold of that. So.
Now here is Julio Rodriguez.
Ooh, killing me, Smalls.
Second with nobody out.
Try another one here. There we go. That's the one I wanted.
Is that the one you wanted?
The 3-2
Not that one.
Off the outside edge, and that is
all right, we're off to a fantastic start per the use.
Sorry, give me a sec. I don't think my game audio is coming through, which I don't think it came through in the recording, which makes me sad.
Didn't last week. I only had 4 channels.
Yeah.
And 2 of them weren't even online.
I don't enjoy this. What if I try disabling that? but
World
then-
Baseball Classic. I'll take a look at the schedule around here for the World Baseball Classic.
It should be music should be what I want, and that should be playing game audio, but for some reason...
And a fun fact for those of you playing the history portion of the home game that we send out via DVD every week, Lars Nootbaar, I think, like, look, it's kind of funny that a very Dutch-sounding name is playing for Japan, but historically speaking, the Dutch were the first ones that were allowed to trade with the Japanese back when they were more isolationist. So maybe the Nootbaar family has been there since that time. And we'll never know.
Well, I guess we'll never know. Okay, I think I figured it out. You may not just have game audio for your purposes.
You'll love this, and by love this, I mean hate. So Pool A, according to CBS MLB, they are going to play in Taichung, Taiwan.
Yeah.
Those are the exact words that they said.
Yeah.
But the first team that will be represented there is Chinese Taipei.
Yep.
Isn't that interesting? They will... Would you like to forfeit their game? No.
So I'm good to go. I think I figured it out. We'll have to make do with this in the back end, but that's something you and I can talk about offline, maybe. Going to bed good night. Jimmy, thanks for joining us, my friend. Appreciate you as always. You can catch the VOD going live on Thursday when we are done. And see how this goes.
Jeez. I am not doing so well with Spencer Strider.
And now here is David Ortiz. Next pitch misses.
Wow.
3-1.
I might forfeit a run without, or just 4 runs. I'll forfeit 4 runs while I'm at it. I leave 1 pitch in the zone and you just take it. I can't. Wow. That's just. Okay. 4 down in the hole pretty much instantly. Hate that.
Well, you know, it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up Randy, especially
even when I get new pitchers and stuff like that too.
He's got to shake it off.
Another one? Another one? Oh, let's go, boys. Yeah, big fan.
All right. What a time to be alive. 5 down in the first inning. And I haven't had a single 2-strike count up until this point, and I'm going to get all of the other ones.
There's a lot of ball game left.
Okay, please put 1 in the zone. I swear.
Did you a little favor?
Left-hand batter waits.
Please, God.
And it's fouled away.
Interesting note on what you said about the location of the World Baseball Classic, how they're playing in Taiwan, but the team is Chinese Taipei. So that's that name comes from an agreement that the Chinese government has with basically anyone they want to trade with, where in order to trade with China, with the Chinese government, you are required by this agreement, the One China policy, to acknowledge one China. So Taiwan is not allowed to exist on its own. It's only allowed to exist as a subset, as a in their words, a renegade province of China. So any team, any athletic organization representing the island has to participate as Chinese Taipei. That said, they're playing in Taiwan, which is considered part of the Republic of China, which would be the thing. So obviously it's a giant geopolitical nightmare, and it's far beyond my capacity to fully understand at all times. So if you get lost, if anyone watching, listening to this, if you get lost, I get it. I get lost too. It doesn't make sense. It's annoying. And there's the inning.
Come on, Jazz. Yeah, I needed that like 5 runs ago. And he took his time and still threw one like in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. I felt like the play I had at third yesterday.
Bottom of the first. And now here's a speed threat.
All right, we got a 2-1 count. I can take that.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders.
All right,
This
let's see if we
catcher
can
as
get
well,
one around here.
Really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch.
Yeah, that's
see
up the middle.
trajectory,
There we
and
go.
get into a spot where he can
Good
block
start.
those balls and keep them
Here's another interesting thing, Reese. So we've talked on the show before. If not on the show, then you and I have definitely talked about this. But the reason it's pronounced Taizong, the reason it's pronounced like that or spelled like that is because of the British and their initial occupation of Hong Kong and how they anglicized Mandarin initially.
You said a word I didn't know. Is that supposed to be the Taiwan pronunciation?
No, Taizong is the city.
Oh, the
It's
capital?
the city where no, it's not the capital. It's just the city where it's played. It's
okay.
So Zong is actually middle. It's part of the name for China. Is literally translated China as the Middle Kingdom. So Zhongguo, so middle kingdom, and Taizong means the center of Taiwan, like literally the center because it's in the middle of Taiwan. That's a cookie down the middle. Julio!
Okay, thank God. I was about to say, it's like, please get to third. Like that's all I ask, and I will never, ever, ever hit a home run in this game. Perfect, down the middle circle changeup. I will hit that up the middle for days. For a nice, clean little base hit. I don't want that. Get out of here. I don't want it. I don't want it.
The 2-1.
Ah! Knew you were going high, but that was a little too high. And also, I need to have my PCI go up when I do that. That'll get a run in. That's fine.
I trade a run for 2 outs. I like this this trade agreement. Yeah.
233 Hank Aaron's batting. It's not good.
Not his best.
Good eye right there. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Good pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Stays
All right,
alive.
fouled it away. It's a little too high, but that's okay. Come on, baby. That's getting down. That's a bloop. Get down. Yep.
And it falls.
Bloops all day and every day because I'm a dead ball era expert.
The way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in
Ooh,
the
3-2 to
outfield,
Ryan Sandberg.
a lot of base hits on balls hit
See
like
what we
that.
can do with this.
There's always a little room back behind the first and second
Get out.
baseman to drop a lawn dart in there.
Crap.
And there's the third out.
I'm always bad at trying to track the balls up in the zone. Same amount of hits, but 4 runs. That's good. Love that.
Top of the second. And now
But we're
pitcher,
cooking. We're
Luis
cooking with gas
Castillo.
now.
Cooking with gas. Me gusta la
Hopefully
gasolina.
Strider
Swing and a miss.
has his poop
1-2.
together at this
He
point.
needs a quick 1-2-3.
Has his affairs in order.
Last inning.
Let's
A lot
hope.
of pitches.
You know, let's hope.
Got him. And there's
Please
one
get
down.
out. Please get out. Please remove yourself from the batter's box,
Stepping in,
please.
the slugging shortstop, Chaz Chisholm.
Whew, that was a perfect pitch. Not in terms of release, but where the location was for sure. Ah,
That's ripped.
Tried to-
Base hit. So they
I
get
gotta
a man
put
aboard
that
with a one-out
pitch
single.
further up.
Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, that was way in the
will
zone.
hit
That's
next.
terrible. Okay.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Righty delivers. That's off the mark.
Dude,
and that's
throw
ball
a
3.
strike.
This is one of those
I
situations
need you
where
to throw a
infielders
strike,
have
buddy.
to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard
There
right
we go,
at 'em
finally.
if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a
Ooh,
line
take him!
drive.
Yeah!
Why is he?
And that'll end the inning.
Just taking his dear sweet time on the base paths. You controlled him the whole time. I think he fell over. Either he was trying to get out of the way of the ball, and it didn't work, or whatever happened. But that was
Didn't enjoy that one.
That was peak comedy right there.
Didn't enjoy that. And throw you a little two-seamer
I can
down the
never
middle.
get a home run. It's just not that I never, but it's like I seem to be more of a contact hitter than a big old ding-dong hitter, and I need that to change. I need it to change now. That's low. We don't want it. I certainly
Chris,
didn't.
one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the
That's
outside
low.
pitch so
There we go.
well that now as a pitcher you have to throw it off the plate away.
Camina,
He's got good plate
camina.
discipline. You find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
All right, Guillermo.
Next,
Thank God.
inside, ball 3.
Oh, yeah, he got it. Ah, I didn't think you
That was
right
not
down.
supposed to be middle. That was not supposed to be middle.
Any like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Ah! Hold up. Crap. That was a bad swing.
Down
All right,
here is
Spencer.
Spencer Strider.
Let's do what Vita Blue did yesterday.
And he deals.
Yesterday, about a week ago.
He bunts, but that's
Dude, how do you
Chisholm, the
lay
lead
the
runner at
bunt
second,
down, son?
bats.
You have one job as a pitcher.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. There's
One
second
job as a
double play
pitcher.
already.
Couldn't even do that.
Defense.
That's terrible.
New inning getting started. Now the third
Okay,
baseman,
at least
Austin Riley.
Austin Riley has
The wind and the
a
pitch.
3-2 count.
And he walked him.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing.
Oh, so yours was called a ball, but mine wasn't. Oh!
Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz. He had a grand slam
All right.
his first time up.
Yeah, let's just give him even more cookies, please. Even more galletas.
Oh, now this
Dude!
is blasted.
Pitch the
Way back
ball where I
there.
tell you
This way.
to
Gone.
pitch it. Please. Please. That's 2 for Poppy. God, that's killing me.
And they add to the lead
I saw as soon
to
as he
7-1.
released it that it was right over the plate and it was
Stepping in
nowhere
is the
near where I
speedy
wanted it.
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
And there's ball 4.
Continuing down a
Do you think
hole
you
and,
could draw a walk in
and
the bigs
still
if he
cannot
gave you
pitch a
enough
strike to
at-bats?
save his entire life. Rookie of the year, my ass.
I think that if they gave the
Well,
pitcher a false
Michael Harris
start
was actually
before
Rookie of the
nothing,
year.
Yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Oh, sorry.
Swings through that, and it's a
Finally
strikeout.
got one.
1 out. Man at first. Now the switch hitting power
That's
threat.
just
Jason
killing me.
Dominguez grounded out his first time. Hank fired to second.
Run, Jason,
Most
run!
Like most double plays in a game for life.
And welcome back.
sucks.
Here's some real
can't even get
power
one
at the
homer.
plate. Ricky Henderson.
All right,
The
Ricky.
wind to the pitch.
Let's get something started, huh?
On the ground,
Like that.
right
There you go.
side, and that's a base hit.
I refuse to hit home
Off to a
runs.
good
I refuse. Either I beat you by the dead ball era game, or I don't beat you at all.
Sometimes
It's-
that's all you need to do is let the ball travel.
that is what I have decided.
Finds a hole.
And here
Sounds about
is
right.
Julio Rodriguez. Hit hard on the ground is short.
Not getting them at
Great
second.
stop.
Ugh!
To second.
You're 99 speed. How did you not get there?
Somehow, some way, made the play. Somehow.
Never would happen in real life.
No,
To
he's not.
2 99
He's looking to do
speeds,
damage
and I
with
hit it.
every swing he
It's fine.
takes.
It's fine. Everything's
1-1
fine.
now.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
2-1's the count.
Swing,
Please
the
be
ball
good.
hammered left
Please be
field.
good.
That's back.
That's good.
Hits the fence.
Get me a run. Get me a run out of that. Yep.
In to score.
Okay.
To run. That's yeah, that's fine.
Well done.
It's okay.
Drives in the run. Anytime you score
And of
the
course,
ball,
I hit it to the one part of the
you
park
gotta
where the
think
wall
about
is
what
like
it could have
an
been,
entire
but
warehouse
obviously
tall.
You have to be happy with that result.
And here is Hank Aaron. Line drive.
That was not a good pitch to swing at.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tagging for third. He thought about it, but
I don't think so. I don't think you want to run. No, no run, please.
All right, what do you say, Sandberg?
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Right in the middle of the circle.
I can't wait for you to see the game footage because the little circle showed up like
was above your head.
showed up behind
And
him
into left field.
for a line.
Whatever kind of black magic you have on this game. I'm in just so much pain.
And now 2-2.
You're in Spain, but the S is silent.
Now all even up.
Ooh, yeah, that's a
And a
cookie.
foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch.
Come on, Spencer. Leave it right down the middle one more time.
Base to start the inning.
Swear to God,
Gotta
dude.
love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
Oh no, go back, Yachty. Oh no, no.
Got him. Got him, baby.
There's one. And he'll be safe
I wasn't
What
expecting-
strategery?
to the top of the
What
lineup.
strategery?
Jazz
I should have gone to
Chisholm.
first,
This guy is
but
one of
I
the
just
best
wanted to get
athletes
Ann
in
out.
the sport. Look out.
Yeah, let's put one right in his
The
back.
extra
Dude, you
strikes
suck.
on him.
You honestly are the worst
Well, I like
pitcher.
his intent there to be
He's
aggressive
worse
with
than
the
Seaver.
slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal
There we go.
rotation with the upper
That's a good
body
pitch.
instead of north-south.
Not a good idea to swing at that one. Or that one, for that matter.
B2. Oh, can't
For
pick it up
fuck's
cleanly.
sake.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone
And I
safe.
know I just sweared, but like,
Austin
really,
Riley,
dog?
the next to hit. This guy has turned
I need
into
to catch a
beast.
break.
Next one misses. 2-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark.
Okay.
100 pitches for this game.
Next pitch misses.
Please
way
pitch a
outside.
strike. Please.
Castillo on third. Chisholm.
I
at second.
literally beg of
Rodriguez At first, one gone. That one misses.
Just
and that'll
one,
bring home
dog.
the run.
Just
Jordan
one.
got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from
No,
And a count
it's a horrible
1-2.
pitch to swing at.
I was gonna say. if
He almost got
that
it.
out-
He got that good distance though.
He fouls that fastball back.
No,
Swing and a miss.
Thank you.
I knew you were gonna
Finally.
throw a circle. I knew it. Ah.
Switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 2 outs. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
You gotta put it to where I
Get out of
tell
it
you
right
to,
there.
dog.
This inning still has life.
Back-to-back
So
3 and
taking
2
in,
counts.
Matt
God.
Carpenter.
All right.
2 outs. Bases are full.
No, I missed it.
Finally.
Henderson
All right, well, a couple more runs.
Christ.
He makes
Looks
the
like a couple more on that.
and that ends the inning.
Of course, it flubbed by Eddie Matthews. You gotta be kidding me, dude. We have the same amount of
Ready to go,
hits.
bottom
Ah,
4
it's okay.
At the plate. Jazz Chisholm.
Same old story.
Up the middle.
Oh, he
Tosses to
jumped.
first.
Jazz on jazz
1 out,
violence.
Bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
On my
ball
end,
out
it
of the
glitched.
air.
You weren't gonna get there until it glitched happened. So I'm very upset by that. Okay,
And here's a
come on,
3-2.
Mookie. And a right to the guy.
To
Perfect.
first. Already 2 gone.
Ugh.
Fourth.
All right, good game, guys.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Good.
When he steps into the
Good
batter's
game.
box, the comfort
Ooh, I have a
level
3-1
is
this time.
So high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there.
All right.
He owns that area.
The punch out there. And he's down on
Dog,
strikes
why are
for
you
the
swinging at
second time
that?
Today.
Oh boy. All right. Just
Ready
keep
now
it
for the
going.
5th inning. Now the left
Figure it
fielder,
out.
Jason Dominguez. And here it comes.
Nowhere. Why? How does that happen? It's nowhere near where I put it in the zone. Like, I put it in the dirt, and that ended up chest high in the center.
It's 10-2. Here's the power hitting catcher, Yadier Molina.
Like, all right. It's okay.
Next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-1.
Oh, maybe it's
Righty to
King
the
Mercy
plate.
rule me again and put me out of my misery. God, that sucks. Julio?
Yeah, he's
You
got
actually
it.
gonna do something? There we go.
Racing over to make the
1 out.
Here's the pitcher, Luis
And Castillo's up. Okay.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Please don't mess this up, Eddie. Thank you very much.
That's out number 2.
All right, 2 quick outs.
Now it's the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Let's keep it going.
This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
How?
Up the
I
middle.
put it in the dirt again, and it was
Whips it
right
to
over
first.
the center of the
And that
plate.
is that.
His pitch count's also way high, and confidence is probably shot.
Yeah, but you still have to pitch the ball.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Spencer, you suck. You're done for the day.
Ouch. But fair.
All right, let's put him in to start. Come on. I need you,
And a
Pops.
1-1.
Need you to get something going here for me.
On the ground, right side.
Yep,
And
that'll do it.
it's hit. So now back to the top of the order.
God forbid I hit a home run, but will I hit it through the hole for a
Every-
nice little single every time?
Every time.
You bet.
Every time.
You bet.
He has a lot of plate coverage on that swing.
You bet.
And now, Ricky Henderson. Next pitch is popped up.
That was just a great pitch.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable
Okay.
of rallying from this
What do you
kind
say,
of deficit,
Julio? Just
they're
not a
right at the
double
top of
play.
the list.
That's all I ask.
Here's a 1-1. This ball is hammered
Bye-bye.
deep center
Finally.
field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was
He
torched,
circles
and
the
I also
bases,
broke a
and they add
window
pair.
and
It's 10-4.
damaged a local business.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the third base.
His second perfect of the day, and finally he got one to go out.
Kicks and deals.
All right, don't chase.
Yikes.
And he swings.
But
and lifts
that's
one
gonna be
deep
caught.
center field.
Oh,
And that one's gone.
Top of the wall.
He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 10-5.
what a stupid home run, but I'll take it.
Next to hit, Hank
I love how the game is probably listening to me right now. It's like, oh crap, more home runs, more home runs.
More. More. More.
That's
lined,
getting
and
down.
that's a base hit.
Now it's back to dead ball air attack.
You can hit it one of two ways. You can either hit it over the fence or just in a
Do anything with the pitch.
I'm
Somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well.
It's a
Pretty
dead ball
amazing.
era specialist, dude.
yep.
Dead ball era specialist.
Apparently.
All right, Sandberg. Let's
Digging
keep it
in,
going.
Ryan
Let's see if we can
Sandberg.
fight our way back
The
here.
next offering
That's low.
misses.
We don't want it.
2 balls and a strike.
Ah,
That
that's
one
not
is
going to
lifted
do
in
it.
the air. Reynolds under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
What kind of throw was that?
Yeah.
All of his body into it just to toss it
Jazz
like
Chisholm.
2
He's
feet.
a guy who does it all.
I don't understand that.
The 1-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
That's a ball.
Ball misses. Tag.
Got it.
Save.
Okay.
Very too late with the throw.
I needed to get my 1 stolen base for the day.
Gotta hit your quota.
Got to hit my quota. Always hit the quota.
Oh, grooved him
That'll
one.
drive-
It
in a
gets
run.
through. Hank coming home. He'll score. It's 10-6.
All right.
Well,
Back to
patience
within
and
4.
discipline
I can
paid
do
off
that.
right there as he got into an advantage.
here's Mookie Betts. Next pitch misses.
All right, good
2
take.
and 1.
I enjoyed that.
Kicks and fires. Flips the corner.
Oh, great pitch.
Couldn't place it any better.
Great feel for his
Yeah.
breaking ball today.
I'm not even upset. That's just
And
good
there
stuff.
he goes. Pitch is high. Throw to second and great
Whew.
jump.
Thank God I took
Chisholm
that. Okay.
stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off again.
Stay.
Remains
Nope.
3 and 2.
Liked where that was going, but that's okay.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
It was just a bad pitch to swing at. You knew it was going out of the zone, but you did it anyway.
And a payoff pitch. And down on strikes. Third out. That ends
Can't
the frame.
for the life of me.
It's just that's a sword on a fastball. Sword.
Yeah.
Sing.
Okay, let's put in our next pitcher here.
Devin.
Go Tubel.
Back here at the ballpark. And now, Julio Rodriguez.
Ah,
yeah.
rolled over it.
Just give him a cookie while we're at it. See, that's not even confidence. I released that perfectly too, and that was supposed to be wide out of the zone, and still it is just a pure cookie. Many sprinkles, many chocolate chips.
Next offering is down low. Williams.
What an
Okay.
eye. What a take.
Whatever you say, sir.
Really rare for teams to string stuff together.
Please don't
against
hurt me. Yep, you hurt me.
Every pitch.
And it's nowhere near to where I put it, which makes it 10 times worse. He's a new pitcher.
Showed some really nice
He's
patience
thrown
in that
7
at bat. Worked
pitches.
himself into a good
What was the
count.
release
able
on
to
it?
elevate that one,
That was
but
good
he
release.
hard enough to get through the infield.
I will never understand this game, but here we are, and let's throw another cookie right for it. Yay.
Unless he
Oops, that's
beats
wrong
himself,
one.
somehow can't find it, doesn't
That thing
that day,
disappears.
pretty much forget about it.
Yeah, get back to first. Get back to first.
It's Austin Riley. He ain't going nowhere.
And now Brian Reynolds, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field, in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is.
Itchy eye.
As a
Okay.
hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit
Please
by
throw a
pitch,
strike
a
once in
walk,
your life.
something
All right, let's go, Matty Carp.
because outside of that, the stuff is just too good to fail.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Nah.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that'll
Dude,
load the
for the
bases.
love of God, just throw it where I tell you. Just once. Please.
Full, 2 gone. Now it's
No!
Jason Dominguez.
I will take
This
that,
one
though.
Oh!
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the
Oh, dude.
Base hit.
Throw him out at
Run
home
is in.
right now.
Not in time.
Okay.
He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI.
It's like 4
I really
walks
like
that have just
swing,
killed
and
me.
They didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field.
Ah!
Give him another cookie. I swear, I don't know what I'm doing wrong to where he just offers one right in the zone.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh crap. Okay. I was like, I thought that was gone again, and I was like, how? How did you turn around on that?
That would have been the most absurd thing.
I'd have been so sad. Okay.
And for good reason.
All right.
And welcome back. The batter
Come on,
now,
Willie.
Will Smith.
I need you, buddy.
This one's for
2
you, Baseball
strikeouts.
Jimmy. My beer is gone.
Both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport.
His beer
How
has
difficult is that
disappeared
to do?
into the
Well,
night.
just look at the back of my bubblegum card.
He
You see
gone.
how
Much-
hard it is.
Much
These
like
guys are great,
Baseball
man.
Jimmy.
They have the ability to look out there, but
Yeah, 'cause
also
God
to be able to
forbid,
turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things
Oh,
on
no.
the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Well struck left field.
Thank you, Giant Scoreboard.
And it's off the wall.
Yep, and that's going to be off of the wall. I
And
hate my
that's a
life.
leadoff
Bigger
double.
than the monster.
Grande Monster.
Yeah.
Do I want to bring in a... yeah, because he was already giving up runs. I might as well keep it going. AA Sausage. I need a big hit right now. There's only
Ralphie!
one person I go to for big hits.
You go to Kiner's corner.
I go to Kiner's corner for big hits.
New pitcher on now, Andres Munoz.
Andres
He'll try to
Munoz.
strand him
Andres
for a
Munoz.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see
I don't
just
want
how
it.
many outs he's able to give his
I don't
skipper.
want it.
Smith leads off second with nobody out. Off the
Nope,
mark
too high.
there. And
I don't
now
want that
3-1.
either.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next
Should have
on
gone
finds
after it,
the
but I
Got
zone.
away with it.
Count is full.
Doesn't need it. Let's
Oh
go,
my
baby.
God!
That's huge.
Ah!
Third.
I does not want
Score. It's 11-7.
It's
dead ball
ass.
era specialist.
Really nice job staying up the middle.
And that
I
exit
knew
velo.
the contact swing would be fantastic in that situation, and I did a correction.
Ricky Henderson.
Or I did a correct is what I meant to say. But now that that happened, I've got to go to... Go to the pen.
And the righty deals. Swing and a
Excuse me?
bouncer.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like, that's foul.
And if
It
there's
hit
one
the
man
plate.
you wanna keep
That
off the
is
base
a...
paths, it's this guy right
foul
here,
ball.
Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
That one
Please. Nope.
ripped. That's back. Pulls it in.
Did as much as I could. Yeah, it's high in the zone. Tracked it. Let's see where I got. Yeah, good and in the circle. Not as good as it should have been, but yeah, that's life. That's life.
That's life. That's life.
That is a big take. All right.
Well, interesting, he went with the off
What do you say,
speed
Edward?
and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Oh, now this is drilled to center.
Is that gone?
Way back there.
Yes!
On its way.
Oh,
And
baby.
gone.
Edward Matthews.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-10.
Okay. All right.
So
Let's
one
not
out, nobody on.
not
Now
say
first
anything yet.
baseman,
It's
Hank Aaron.
many ball games left. Please
Next
be low.
pitch
Okay, good.
downstairs, and it's 2-1. And of course,
That
when it
slider
comes
was
to
so
Hank
dirty. I
Aaron,
was just
he's
like,
one of the
please,
greatest
please be a
sluggers
bad
of
pitch.
all
Ay, ay, ay.
755 career homers.
Ah.
Stood for a long
See,
time.
that was the one I needed to
Comes
swing.
to 2-2.
I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing to say.
Almost goes without
I have
saying,
nothing to
big
say.
Mr. Aaron set the
Big take
standard
from
for
Hankus
power hitters in
Aurelius.
the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
And a base hit. So
I was lucky I got around on that. I was very, very lucky. All right.
Now it's
Let's see what else we got here.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Oh,
He has a great
Elvis
slider
Presley.
with Tons of movement.
Elvis.
Here comes the pitch. 2 down.
Just horrible.
Jazz
Okay.
Chisholm now at the plate.
Not great, but that's all right.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, good. I thought that was a strikeout. I was like, no, 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 no. I 3-1. No,
No. No.
Sir.
No. No.
senor.
On set.
Signore.
Chisholm at first, 2 out of the inning.
That's
Next
low. I
offering
don't want
is
it.
downstairs. And that one lifted in the
Yeah,
air
let's
center
just go
field.
ahead and do that.
Rodriguez
Oh, crap.
on his way
No.
Get
out.
out.
I would have been
That is the
furious with that. That would have worked.
Oh, thank you, Edward.
Give that a little
Really
bat flip too. Little Eddie Matthews bat flip.
All right, I hope this doesn't completely backfire on me, but
So
we'll
now
try
a
our
pinch
best.
hitter for the
Oh,
pitcher,
Jordan. Great.
Jordan
Fantastic.
Alvarez.
Nightmare fuel.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Thank you, God.
Dicey. kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London,
not
Yankees
quite.
and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly.
That's okay.
Series. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. That's the first.
I was almost very sad. I was almost
ridiculous.
be sad.
Like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
Not a fan of how that panned out. Or that.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Right-handed reliever. Stays alive.
I liked what that was doing.
And a 3-2. And that's ball 4.
You get a
Oh.
Everyone gets
Oh.
So digging in, Leo Rodriguez.
Oh.
So a foul ball makes
Okay,
it
good.
1-2.
I was about to say. It had that camera angle like you got all of it, and I was like, no. No. Oh, good. Now let's just give him a free trip down to second base. Thanks, Bruce. Love that.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped
That's
up.
huge, though.
Hank settles underneath it.
I don't like how this game is going.
2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Okay.
Timing on it, just got underneath it a little
Just
bit,
one more
knocked
out,
it
big time. One more out.
At the belt and fires. Got him.
Yes!
Number 3.
The one time I leave it in the zone. Let's go, baby. Oh, literally all parts of my body just decided, hey, let's sweat right now. Let's have all of the sweat, please.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Oops, I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. What do you say, Will?
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
He'll find a better pitch, Reese. I don't know. That was pretty good, dude.
Smash to the left side.
He's getting there. There's no way. He's getting there.
But he
Safe.
beats it.
Yes.
Now
Oh.
he's tried to
Who?
fence
That,
Hey,
that pitch almost hit him.
Run is on.
Like,
No outs.
I don't...
First. And the batter now, Bruce Sutter.
Oh, crap. That's all right.
Next pitch misses
Oh, took a ball,
inside.
too. I'll take that. Or not that one. Who to pick? Who to pick?
Ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Austin Bimbis. Oh, we're just gonna have him take a stroll.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll take that.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Thank you.
Dude.
These home
I just
fans
hate
are
how
making a lot of noise,
how
putting
slow the
pressure
bunts are. That just
on that
kills me.
pitcher out there.
Please be good. Please be good. Is
Is
that out?
Out of here.
Okay. Okay.
So all that whining and moaning you were doing in the first inning, like, I'm gonna make sure that I document that, put it in a video, put it on a thumb drive, and just nail it to your door for the rest of your life. Just have you make sure you have that for the rest of your life.
For a better situation, but when you're coming to the plate,
It's
there's nothing you want to do more than
MLB
make
The
a
Show
good
giveth,
pitch into
and it
you.
Oh, that got him.
and it taketh away. Did you hit him?
Yeah.
It wasn't a good movie either.
Wow.
He knew how it was going to end right from the
trying to send a message.
Stepping in
No,
the
yeah, it's fair
long
enough.
ball threat, Eddie Matthews. Next pitch is inside. 2-1.
part of the order.
Yeah,
coming down,
it's
and one home run already in this inning. They're definitely looking to do some more
Oh
damage.
crap, that's not what I wanted to
The first
do.
double play.
Edward!
Goes 1-6-3.
Edward! Don't worry, you'll
Two
still
outs,
win
base
somehow.
7.
That's just how this
Hank
works.
Aaron
But
digs in now.
Yeah, the pain that you're feeling right now, imagine like 6 back-to-back weeks of that. Oh, there's nothing left in that. That won't help. Oh, and I was late. I was very late. My goodness. How about you? Oh, but it's right at him. Too bad. Okay. Well, it's definitely different. I have lots of fear going through my body right now. That is for gosh darn sure.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And it's ball 4. He missed.
That's all right. He's had a good day. I'm happy with walking him.
Right-hander kick steals. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Now throw to first.
How about you put one in the zone this time? How's that sound?
Gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Not that, because God forbid. Throw it down to second, please, quickly. Okay, or just miss the second. What is going on?
You missed that by a mile.
What is going on with my team right now? What is happening? Okay. See, I get the comeback, and you say, hey, feel this pain, Reese. And I'm like, I don't know. Still a lot of ball game left. Still many, many ball game left.
The 2-1.
Though I do appreciate that act of service. That was a terrible, terrible pitch.
Yeah, that was fantastic. As you can see, nowhere even near the strike zone, or any version of the strike zone.
Okay, I thought they called that fair.
No, that would have been the most absurd thing probably ever. Dead ball era.
Let's go. I'm not gonna get him at home. All right, not great. Not great.
Dumbest thing in the world.
Not great.
There's no. I mean, it's just.
Please don't mess this up for me, Trevor. Got it. Okay. Get him. Peg him. Peg him. Oh, send him back. Crap. All right.
Now here is
Hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. What do you say? Oh, you wanted that. You wanted that so bad.
I did want a little bit of it.
Your teammate, the hitter, make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher.
Ooh, and Betts has got an arm, so we're good. We can get in position with that too, so I'll take it and toss it. There we go. Whew, okay. Things are just fine. I'm still very scared, but things are fine. Everything is scary. That is not what I wanted to do. Bases are loaded. Thanks, Trevor.
And a pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The pitch. Misses outside.
Dog, you gotta help me out here, buddy.
No, my God! Swing, Jazz! I told him to swing!
Yes, Jimbus. Thank you, Jimbus. It's like it's my entire reproductive organs just receded back into my body on that pitch.
That's the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh, I might go to church this Sunday after that. That was fantastic.
But we're playing golf on Sunday.
I need to go in the morning.
Fair.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a story.
You should have done me a service, Jazz. No. I'm kidding. This is on me. This has been a wild game. But I'm sure the trailer is only going to focus on Reese's half of this, as always.
That's a little racist, don't you think? No. Stay put, son.
No God, only golf. Yes, my sentiments exactly.
No Dios.
Golf gods.
All right, Jazzy Jeff. What do you say?
Really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out for the line drive knock.
Putting the cutter on the hands a little too seriously. Cutter on the hands. Yeah, pretty much.
That was out of the zone, too, probably. Oh, no, that was on the corner. Okay, that's fine.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
All I can do is just keep it alive
Sandberg gets his lead at
on
first with
those
nobody out.
cutters.
In the air, right center field. This is
When Jazz shows up,
Way
Jazz
back
hits
in
ding-dongs, baby. I love it.
A two-run home
Jazz, that
run,
is
and
my
they go
personal
here
thanks
on the
to
board.
you,
It's 15-12.
my good friend.
Here's Mookie now. He has,
All right.
as they
Still
like to
scared
say,
though.
light
I'm
tower
not
power.
gonna lie to you.
Not a
Still
big
very,
guy,
very,
but a
very,
big
very,
swing.
very, very scared.
And thunder in that bat.
Yeah, that was the
Next
one I
offering
probably
is
wanted
in.
to hit, but I was trying to go to my bullpen. Okay. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's get two people
It can
going.
be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but
Okay.
nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back
And
there.
Mookie will
On
get
its
one.
way,
That's good.
gone.
I think Jazz might be
Mookie gets the last one
my
out,
good luck
and
charm.
they add to their lead. It's
I think when he
16
graces
to
us
12.
with his
Will
presence,
Smith
because
will
all
hit
of my
next.
S's have disappeared from the nervousness that's in my body.
The 2-1.
It's a little inside. I don't want it. Everything is gonna be fine.
Good plate appearance
There we
there. Able to take the walk.
Well,
I don't have any comment. I'm just.
no, that's fine. Let's see if Himbus Wagner can get involved with something here.
Literally the
So they bring
exact
on their closer in the
exact
inning.
pitch I'm trying to throw in the probably most
Hard
unhittable spot, and
slider
somehow
to work off his
gets around it.
fastball. And a
I
pitch.
love desk. I love lamp. Ho,
Fastball
hey,
gets out of the way.
hey now. Hey now.
And now
That was a
full count.
cookie, but that's
Well, I think
okay.
That pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off.
Oh, hey, look.
Bounced up the
One
middle.
out of the strike zone. That goes for a hit.
The throw to third. And the throw's
Phew,
offline,
thank God.
safe at third.
Just kept it simple. Played
That's a
proper
big
with the
old
middle of the
gamble with
infield
my
and took it
fists.
back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here
Nah,
is Ricky.
yay! Fuck, that's foul. All right.
The 1-2. And that just misses.
Okay.
Hitter's got some good.
That was a
opposite
good take.
power.
We didn't want it.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base
Oh,
runner
that was the
second
pitch,
has
young
a
man.
very good read
Need you
and
to
can determine
do
whether or
one of
not
those
he can score
placatas.
on that base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air.
I think that's deep.
Reynolds
That's deep
moving
enough.
Under it. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across.
All right.
And the lead is up to 5.
Things are happening.
Man, there's a sac
I enjoy
fly to
it.
Bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just
Oh.
piling it on. We're seeing some really quality
All right.
at-bats out
He
of this
is
team right now.
sending messages.
His teammates are not happy. They're barking from the third base dugout after seeing that pitch.
So you're telling me you
Now
do
both
this
teams are being warned.
the second
They're just
time.
sticking up for their teammate right here and didn't like the way that one
Hey,
looked,
you
but with the
and
warning
you
from both sides,
and you
every pitcher
also.
in this game is going to have to be careful,
No.
work it inside the rest of the way.
Here's some real power at the plate. Eddie Matthews.
All right, Eduardo. What do you say?
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Shohei Ohtani.
Bimbis.
And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Wagner, the runner at third. Rodriguez over at first with one away. Next
Nah, I don't
offering
want
is down low. And it's 2-1.
Balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right
Okay,
side.
good.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Oh!
And it bangs up against the wall. Rodriguez around third. Now 2 runs are in. Here comes the third.
Is a glitch happening for you? I can send my guys back.
No.
Okay.
No.
For an inside the park homer on a ground ball. And man, defensive drills should be fun tomorrow. The next pitch
Okay.
misses, and a
All right,
count
boys.
2-1.
Let's get a couple more here.
Ripped on a line.
Oh, good catch.
Right field. And there's 2 down.
Jimbus,
Man, he
Crimbus,
smoked that fastball. He's all over
the
it. It's
Priembus.
just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Okay.
And he deals. Bounced out to short.
Beat that
Chisholm
out. Beat that out,
collects it. On the
Sandberg.
run, sends it
No.
over to first.
And that's
the
another
third
thing.
out,
It's
inning over.
not great throws.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Got him. And now 1 away.
Jeez. That was like on my end. Like I didn't even pitch it, and it swung.
Yeah,
And I was
no,
just
that was
kind of like,
by,
whoa.
by design.
Oh, okay.
By design.
Righty delivers.
There you go. There's a big one.
Just inside the line, and it's
Come on,
down
Mookie.
for a knock.
Get there, Mookie.
Around first and hustling for
Before
second.
3, son. Before 3.
Not
Before
stopping,
3.
he's going for
He's
3.
gonna get it.
The relay.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Well,
He really shot
nightmare
that one
fuel,
down
that's
the
fine.
right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach
Yay, I
is
got
that
one
one back.
back. Yay. So thrilled.
two
So
consecutive
thrilled with
base hits
how
for these
everything
guys
is
here.
going.
You turn the ball
Yay.
around, 107 off the bat, make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit
Oh,
more.
God.
It's
Please, God.
definitely
Please, God.
out of
Please,
here.
God. Please, God. Okay, good.
Betts racing over to make the catch.
Maybe caught that
Okay.
one off the edge
It's
just
one
a
more
little
big
bit.
cat.
Didn't quite barrel it
That's
up
all I
enough to
ask
really
of you.
drive it.
And now here is Matt Carpenter.
Yay.
Oh.
Take the trip around the bases because the game's over.
Basketball game.
Oh, this was flat out an incredible comeback.
All right.
I'm almost speechless.
Well,
These guys showed patience.
so I moved my
grinded
screen
out
over
the
that
at-bats
way.
and had quality at-bats, did exactly what they needed to climb
I think
back
that
in the
was what I
ballgame with
needed
this
to get
kind
the
of
old
deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
Tons of offense
confidence
in this
back
one.
at it again.
Chris Singleton and our
I am
entire
sweating.
outstanding crew
Like
here
I
at
just,
MLB
there's
The
pure
Show. I'm
sweat.
John
I have
Snow.
my
We'll
fan
see you
going
soon.
right now. Eddie Matthews with 3 home runs. I will take that. Poppy with 2. Brian with 1. Jason with 1. No offense that game. Not a
No,
single bit of offense.
None. Zero offense. We don't like scoring runs. We don't like nice
Would
things.
it help if we did second sipping?
I think second sipping is I think it's time.
It is a necessity at this point. Oh, and there goes one of my foam panels. All right, and I'm going to turn my condenser mic up all the way to get this full ASMR action and also turning off the fan. Quiet on set, please. Okay, now we can talk. And now time for second pouring. Oh yeah, there's not even a single ounce of like liquid that you can see here.
Nope, just
Now we
straight carbonation. That's all it is.
But like we always say on this show, would you rather have this happen in the glass or in your stomach? And 100 times out of 100, you bet.
My vote is for the glass.
My vote is for the glass as well. I want to see if I can make a wee change here. Oh, but I can't. That's too bad. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ooh, unless... Nope, can't do it. That's too bad. Base, second base. Nah, that's fine. We're good. Would you care to send the second
Da, I sinned.
Request. Now I've got to turn the fan back on because somehow still V sweaty. Holy cow, Don Mattingly's finest card from 1986 is good.
Holy
It's like
cow.
a full Rizzuto, but somehow still terrible. Okay, let's keep the old pouring going. No. No. You stay in the glass. You stay in the glass, sir.
Look at this this masterpiece of head on top.
I can't see.
Now you can see
Oh,
it.
there we
I was
go.
showing the people, now I gotta show you.
Now
you see it.
Got all of the cameras. All of the cameras involved.
Well, one for you and one for the people. You get the VIP treatment, although you see probably too much of this room. I mean, it's not like you can see it, just generally.
I know it intimately. Top and bottom. I know where all of the secrets are.
The secret tunnels to places unknown.
The CIA tunnels you put in.
Yep.
And I'm glad I got a win there because Crossley Field, if I remember correctly, you beat me there, I think, pretty much every time.
One of the clips we have, you did rob a home run off me, so that was
Andre
something.
Dawson, baby. Andre Dawson. What a guy.
Made me storm off set.
You might recognize the pitcher a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit.
Ah, I know that guy. Old Shane O'Mac. Shane O'Mac.
Shane Machis. There we go. And Showbimbus is going to start.
Mm-hmm. Showtime.
Here's continuing to do second pouring. No. No. You stay there. You don't go no place else. You will always forever be 2-0 though, and I will always forever be 0-0. So at least you have that going for you. And also the fact that I think I've won only twice in our new iteration since we've done this game. That was my second win.
Pretty sure it's more than that.
Maybe 3 or 4, but not many. You've taken me most of the time. You've taken me out back. You've roughed me up a little bit. Please get out. Please get out. Please get out. Please get out. Crap.
Well, considering this is the only positive thing I have in my life right now, this is one of like 2 positive things I have in my life right now.
Positive. You have the World Baseball Classic. That's 3. Maybe 2.5, because like the whole Taiwan thing, which I still think is just hilarious. Just the hypocrisy. There we go. There's a base hit.
Yeah, I would even say the World Baseball Classic is enough to
make it a full 3.
No, to, in the words of the Joker, put a smile on that face.
I do enjoy putting a smile on that face.
Now, Eddie Matthews.
Unless if we're playing video games. Oh, that was a strike. That's too bad.
Over at first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Just a slow ground ball this time. Carpenter sends it
all right.
first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Does that still technically count as a stolen base because he was already going? Or
no? I think once the bat makes contact.
What you really like,
all right, 3-2.
Stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy.
Nope, it was in the zone. I had to get it. That's just a great pitch.
And
that's how you get out of the inning.
Is your head sufficiently down for second sipping?
Not quite.
Not yet.
I guess it's good enough now. I thought I just had more beer left, so here we go.
Second sipping.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Yeah,
I am getting more hops from this, but it's still very smooth. I mean, it's hazy, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's holding flat. My general idea.
I think so too.
They actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Oh, okay. That looked very low to me, so I'll take it. I'll take it.
And that one got a piece of it.
Just sending you a message. Just sending you a message.
All day long, an off-speed pitch. It's not going to rattle your cage.
At least I had the decency to hit you with a slider instead of one of those fast balls.
Right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Those
about.
fast
So
balls.
one out with two aboard at the
All
plate.
right.
David Ortiz
Let's see what we
with
can
some
do here,
big time
Seamus.
power.
That's huge. I enjoyed that.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And
Huge.
he got him. Two gone now.
Love that.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Reynolds here. 2 outs. And there's ball 4.
Oh, yeah. Let's walk him, too, while we're at it.
A really big at bat in this game. These
Ooh,
are the
2 and
moments
2.
when
Okay.
everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now it's back Carpenter.
Ugh, didn't think he'd
Only
get
stays
there.
alive.
Good fouling off.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that.
Oh, that was so
scenario for
close.
starting
I
pitcher,
thought
but
that was
no,
it for sure.
it's still early
All
enough.
right.
He can settle in. He can get some.
And that'll do it.
Just cleans up.
Oh, Sandberg, please get him out at first. Oh, okay, good.
Played in the end.
Oh, I thought that was getting through. All right. Thank you, defense. Appreciate it. All right. Love ya.
Set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Ryan Sandberg.
What's that girl's name? Nah, it's not important.
Who?
There's that one, like, interview, Jack Harlow. Ooh, that was just a terrible, terrible swing.
Jazz Chisholm now.
It's not important.
Dua Lipa?
No. It was like an interview he did on the red carpet, and it was like a person I've legit never heard of.
No. I probably don't know either.
Center.
Ah, that's not
Settles
good.
under this one. Makes the catch.
Thought I got all of that, and I did not.
2 outs, bases empty.
Mookie
Now it's the right
Betts.
fielder,
Mookie Betts. No offense in the first 6 innings for
Line to
me.
the pitch. Ripped into right
Big hit.
center.
I
Base
enjoyed
hit.
that. Singles only. Singles only.
Story of my life.
2 outs, runner at first.
I go singles
The
at the
batter now
club
will
with my
be
hands
this.
and my cash. Yay, yay, I'm the man.
Next off,
Ooh,
Reyes.
Ooh, I did not enjoy
Just
that.
a little bit below, but you got me. You got me.
Kicks and deals. And that one hammered.
Dude, that was above the strike zone.
I think the only reason that I got that was I got it dead center in the circle.
It's 2
Like, dead center. And I, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, no.
Getting ready to hit.
All right, thanks, Guillermo. Appreciate it. Oh, Shane McClanahan. Oh, yeah.
Misses. And the count
Let's
1-2.
just be 10 yards out in front of that.
Now
Oh, we're
step
taking a
off the rubber
timeout.
to reset. And a pitch. Gets under and pops
Yeah.
it up. Right. Has this one sized up. And that's the 3rd out.
Etch. Okay.
And
Thanks,
welcome
Will
back.
Smith.
Here's a
I
big
will
power
not take
threat.
credit for that
Jason
because that
Dominguez.
was bull hinky, but here we are.
And here it comes.
Hey, Shane, if you could throw the pitch, please, I'd really appreciate it. I've pressed the button
Slice
enough
to
times.
right.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
And
He's
that
going to
one
take that
cuts
for
down,
2.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2.
Oh,
Dominguez hung up in a rundown
Oh.
now. Tries to get back in
yes.
time, but they
I will
got
take
him.
that. Thank you very much.
Digging in, Yadier Molina, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
No, that's not what I want, but all right. We'll see what happens.
Matthews
Wow.
picks it up,
Okay.
and Molina is retired.
All right.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Crap. And I was just like, ooh, yay, it's the pitcher spot. And then I realized it's Shohei Ohtani.
Left-hand batter waits.
Refreshing.
Fouled off again. And it
That was not a
remains
bad pitch.
3-2.
Perfectly okay with that.
The pitch.
He looks so focused. That's a dinger.
And now
Oh!
finally gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Thought he had it.
Can't hit the ball hard with this Ohtani card for some reason. I just can't do it.
I think they've got to have that fixed by the next one because
I think he'll be happy with
there's
that.
several Shohei Ohtani.
Generated
Oh!
some good bat speed.
Ah, dang it. I knew I should have thrown it to first the first time, but I was like, no, he's going to. It's give it to him, and it's crap.
The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Way to fight it off.
Ohtani off of first with 2 away. And the next pitch
Ooh,
is way
that was
outside.
atrocious.
3-2, 2 out,
Okay.
runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just missed the zone.
Oh, yeah, that was high.
And
Okay.
it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot
That's
of work
fine.
into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Huge. That was fantastic pitch all the way through.
And a 1-2. That one missing inside.
You gotta find that inside, dude. You gotta find it. I need you to find it for me.
3-2 now.
Finders
So
keepers,
both
baby.
runners should be on the
Finders
move here on the full count pitch.
keepers.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Nope.
Left field.
Of course.
That'll do it. Hey, Ricky, if you could get under that, like I'm telling you. Okay.
And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Senor
And that
Rick.
will end the inning.
Ricky Henderson Sanchez. All right.
On to the 3rd inning.
Let's keep
And
it
now
going.
here's the
AA
speed threat,
sausage.
Outfielder Ricky Henderson.
I don't think I got it.
Deep out to center
Nope,
field.
I didn't.
Rodriguez has
Left
a
it
beat
right
on
in the
it.
zone, and I thought it was a
Balls it in for
two-seamer,
the out.
and it was not.
Nope.
Here's some
Kashoe
real
has a
power at the
two-seamer, I
plate.
thought.
No, he
Julio
doesn't.
Rodriguez.
Nope, he doesn't. He did last year, though.
Well, not this card, but maybe he. I mean, he throws a sinker in real life, but he doesn't have a. Not on the card. The card doesn't have a 2-seamer.
Because I thought he built, at least this past year, a running away
And the
two-seamer
right-hander
fastball.
deals.
Because
Yeah.
he saw some pitcher use it, and he was like, "Oh, I got to have that for my arsenal."
Yeah, the story. So baseball Jimmy would know this story, but they were playing the Yankees in Anaheim, and he was facing Clay Holmes, and Clay Holmes threw him a 2-seamer at 100, and he looked at it and he was like, "Oh, 100, okay," and then he kind of just taught himself one and then threw it 100,
And he's gaining
just because he's Shohei Ohtani.
that keeps him
Yeah,
square
you
to
can
the
do
plate.
that.
There's a good chance that his
So,
bat stays
it's
in the
just-
zone
yeah.
a long time. and
Oh,
that
it's
produces
a little
solid
too
contact
high.
consistently.
Carpenter gets under it.
Hi.
Puts the
Fly like a
bird, I wanna fly away.
Fly away. Let me see if I can run
Welcome
some
back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Austin Riley.
MLB The Shimbus.
3-2
The
now.
Crimbus.
And there's a fly ball.
Get there,
deep
get there,
right
get there, get
field.
there, get
Nah,
there,
he's
get
got
there,
it.
get there, get there, get there, get there, get.
Can't
Nope,
get
he didn't
there.
get it.
No,
And
he
it
didn't.
bounced
Maybe
over his head for
extra
some reason.
bases. Safe
Hey,
for
if you could
second
throw the
with a
ball in,
leadoff
please.
double.
Thank you.
And here's the first baseman,
Austin
David
Riley
Ortiz.
giving me
Struck out
nightmares.
swinging his first time.
There you go. I like that pitch.
And that one
Oof,
almost
not
got
quite.
him. Straighten him up a little bit. And now 2-2. Stays alive.
Like the pitches.
Riley stands at second with no outs. And a foul ball. He stays
Still
alive.
like the pitches.
Out to
Oh,
short.
please throw
Chisholm
first. Thank you.
over to pick it up.
Oh, I
Straight
didn't
one.
think you were going to go. Good base running. Crap. I saw you go back, and I was just like, I was going to throw it to third first. And then I saw you go back. I was like, oh, crap, now I've got to change it. Then when I changed it, you did run. It's
Here
just
comes
a
the pitch.
miss.
And he walked it.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
You sure?
One away, runners at first and
yeah.
third.
Is
Next
that
to
his
him,
end?
Matt Carpenter.
Too bad. Yeah, that'll be a run.
Rodriguez.
Gets the job
Lines
done.
back. He's got it.
Austin Riley continuing to be my entire team.
Ooh.
He'll score the sac fly. And they
I don't
trail
think I
by
would have gotten
one.
you even if I
Well,
tried.
he's always capable of
No.
whistling over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
And look out. That one
Dude.
gets him. The second
Gotta
innings
put it
blunt
better
in this
placement
one.
than that. You're
First and
Shane
second.
freaking
Two outs.
McClanahan,
Now
man.
Molina at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Again. And it remains 3-2.
Nope.
Got it. That'll do it. No.
Rodriguez
Okay.
takes the play, and that'll do it.
I need some more offense. I'm too nervous. I need more. Necesito más gasolina,
As
por
we go
favor.
to the top of the fourth, and stepping in is the speedy
That's just me.
Hank
That's just
Aaron.
me. You know what I mean? It's just me.
And the righty deals. That one
Nah,
is
but that's not
absolutely
gonna do it.
belted.
Get high. Get higher.
Drilling for the
Oh!
win. She makes the catch.
Dang it.
He was clearly all over it, but sometimes
I thought I put that away.
and
Unlucky.
right at someone, you're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock
Like
sometimes.
bird, a girl flirt.
Next pitch
It's outside.
is
I don't want it.
That's where you want it.
Please.
It's a good miss.
Please no. Oof. Great splitter.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive.
Oh! Oh, it was a cutter. That was far too early. And that's not gonna do it.
A base hit right
I don't know
there.
why he decides to make that run.
Yeah, that was interesting.
all right, whatever.
Percentage advantage counts where batting
Ah,
is so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay.
And now, Jazz Chisholm. And ball 4 to a board.
Okay, I thought they called that a strikeout, and I was like,
Keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
all right, Guillermo,
So bases
you know what to
loaded.
do. You had a good one the last time,
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
except it's 2-2. Don't appreciate that. Ah! Lay off those pitches, please.
2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. All
Okay.
loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Dang it!
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Next offering misses.
All right, there you go.
Full count now.
Big
He's
take.
looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this
Gotta throw
jam.
you one.
Ball 4, he's
There you go.
walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the
Oh,
ball.
it's Shane
This inning's
McClingus.
Definitely getting away from him.
And a pitch. This one popped
You've
up.
got to be joking. Okay.
No, Jazz has got that.
So 2
Kind of
down
hoping
now, and
McClanahan
here
would have done a
is
little better than
Ricky
that, but
Henderson.
yeah, it's fine.
At third, Betts over at second. Smith at first, 2 out.
Nah, that's not good.
Popped up.
Let's just give out that bases loaded opportunity.
And that'll do it.
Hand it right back.
And welcome back.
Okay,
Shohei Ohtani up to the
Shohimbus is
dish.
up. How do we pitch to Shohimbus?
Very carefully.
Yeah, you do.
Swing and a
Except
miss,
when
and
you get
that's
me to
strike
swing over the
2.
top of one
He
like
needs
that.
a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Please be good.
Next
Nah,
offering
that
is
wasn't good.
way upstairs. And there's a ball.
It's not what I wanted.
The pitch.
Neither is this, but here we are.
Fouled off again.
Mm.
And it remains 3-2. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses.
No.
So a leadoff walk.
Okay.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And here is Jazz Chisholm.
Ooh,
Next
little
pitch
high.
just
Ooh.
misses. 2-2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. And that one gets away at the plate. Throws down
I
the
still
first,
love how
and he
they make
wasn't going
Shohei put on
anywhere.
the jacket. Just let him know,
First
hey
with
guys,
no
he's the
outs here.
pitcher, so everybody be cool, okay?
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing.
Tell you the truth, that was more of a ball than the other one.
Help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close
Ah,
enough, but it
man.
didn't take to earn that walk.
It looks like it goes right across the plate, but I guess they measure it by the end point, which is okay. I can
And he
take that.
deals. Fouled off down to right
Oh, I
center.
got it! I got it!
No, you do not.
And a pitch. stays alive.
That's the one, Julio.
The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
He cannot land that
First
slider.
and second
Okay.
here, no outs. In the air out
There we
to
go.
center, Rodriguez.
Julio's got an
Under
arm
it,
too. He's keeping Shohei right there.
And there's one down.
Yeah, that was
There we
a
go.
wasted RBI opportunity, but
I just need a
Denver like
DP.
him, he
Of
is
except it's
looking
Austin,
forward to
so
making
that's
up for it in his
fantastic.
next at bat.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 2-1. Now this one is
That's gone.
down the left field line.
I like
Gave
how
it right to
I
him.
called the shot too. I went in front of the camera and I was just like Riley 316.
Austin Riley goes
Yeah,
deep.
this is about par for the course.
It's 4-3. Now it's going to be
just what he does.
Ortiz.
He needs to make a better pitch than that. Well, and that takes a lead for you too.
And a count 1-2.
Get there, Ricky. Get there, Ricky.
No way.
Try to beat him with a fastball. Couldn't make it happen.
Delivers
Oh,
that shot.
I like what that was doing though.
Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground
Yep.
at first.
There we go.
The tag and he's out.
Good fade and
Okay.
sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. The switch hitter batting right. The wind to kick the pitch.
Please be kind.
And a foul
Yeah.
ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Here's a high
Yep.
fly ball out
That's
to
the one.
center. Rodriguez should have this one.
Not ideal.
Got it. Well, you
He's
took the
got it,
lead.
and that'll end the inning.
Yep.
You're a winning boy. The default setting for this program
New
for this
inning, getting
iteration of
started.
it.
And the batter now, Julio
Ooh,
Rodriguez.
I also need to pee, but that's beside the point. Oh, we're through 5. Or we're through 4.
On the ground.
Oh, duh!
And the
That reminds me of
I tracked it, but that was not the pitch to swing at.
that one reminded me of Ethan's pick yesterday at third. Just kind of like stabbed it out, and I was like, boy,
Yeah.
boy's a player.
Liner snagged it first.
So is Big Poppy
never
apparently.
Poppy has never made that play a day in his life. A day in his life. And boy, he smacked that ball. That was a double at least. All right, what do you say, Hankus?
Hank
That's
says 4-4
Deep to left. Way
44,
back there,
Hank
on his
Aaron.
way, and
in Atlanta.
ATL.
he made him pay for that one, and we're all square.
At
It's
apparently
4-4.
this is old Atlanta as
Yes,
well.
this is
This
Turner Field.
Apparently old Atlanta.
This is
Let's just
the
forget about Fulton County Stadium and all the rest. This is the old one.
Fulton County Stadium, also known as the parking lot for this field.
Next pitch misses, and that's
Oh, yeah,
ball
that's right.
2.
Yeah.
I guess to be fair, that is how most.
Hard hit left.
Oh, dang it!
Yeah, first time I went to a Braves game at Turner Field, I asked my dad, like, we walked past Fulton County Stadium, and we were like, Dad, what is that? Like, cars are parked there. Like, what was that? And he's like, oh, that's Fulton County Stadium. So that's where they used to play. And I was like, oh, interesting.
Stays
Nope.
alive.
Get fair! Dang it! I was a little early on that, but that's okay. Your heart is in the right
Righty
place,
to the
Mr.
plate.
Sandberg. Not with that one, though.
Reynolds makes the catch.
All right, we tied it back up.
Tie ball game.
On a Hankus Aurelius ding dong.
We
And
head
the
to
ball
bottom
just
of
go
the
out
fifth.
when
Leading
Henry
off,
swings.
Matt Carpenter.
They just
That's
flies
the
out
one
of the
cool
yard.
thing about, like, back in those days, they never called him Hank. He was always Henry. I don't know. There's something I like about that. A little, a
1-2.
I don't know what it's called. That I'm missing one of the words, but it's like a form of
And a base
respect.
hit right
is
there.
It's
basically what I'm trying to
it
say.
sounds distinguished.
Well, and also for like, look, a black guy back in those days, you know what I mean? In the 50s, sure, Jackie Robinson was around, but I'd say the racial consciousness of the country was not,
Yeah.
you know, as accepting as it might be today, and we still have some work to do, you know?
Oh, we got a lot of work to do.
The batter now, Jason Dominguez. That one ran inside,
Hey,
almost
Shane,
got him.
if you could pitch a ball, but like in the strike zone, that would be cool. Please?
Ah.
Swing and a high fly
That
ball
one I
to
got.
left.
Okay.
Henderson drifts towards it.
He's
And
tagging.
it's caught for the out.
Ooh, good thing he missed all of the cutoffs.
A little bit right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
Why am I swinging at a hit by pitch?
Sion, 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 sion.
Into center. Rodriguez.
Nah, this wasn't in a circle.
Makes the grab, and there's two.
Yeah, I'd have been pretty sad if you got a hold of that.
Want to bring in a hitter for my pitcher? No, he is the hitter. He's Shohei Ohtani.
I am
Carpenter
the
off
hitter.
of first with two away.
Nope.
Ooh,
and
that's not
he
where
got
I
it.
had it placed at all, but I will take that. Thank you very much for your
Makes the
time.
catch, inning over. Welcome back, and now the shortstop.
Ah, dang it.
has
2 and 2.
Chisholm.
Okay.
Next
Nah,
one misses.
don't want it.
3 and 2 now. A wind of the pitch. Swing and
But
this
that
one
was just-
bounce to the ground.
That was a ball.
In
It's a
plenty
great
of time
split
to
finger.
first. One up, one down.
Gotta love it.
Here's Mookie to
Yeah, I had to go after it. Another 3 and 2 count. Thanks, game. Appreciate
3-2.
that.
This one swings
Please get out.
down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone.
Yes.
Fair, and it is gone.
Second
Mookie. Ooh, that's upper deck, too.
Upper tank.
Last one out, and they grab the lead. It's
110 off the bat. That was almost 450. From
Yeah.
Mookie?
51 away. And now
Okay.
Mookie's
Whatever
got-
you
he's got
say.
that kind of pop.
Oh, I thought he wouldn't hit that far, but maybe you're right.
That's the
Nope.
third.
That's going to be a ground out. I tracked it,
Riley fires to
was in the
first,
right spot,
and they get
and I
the
just
out
said,
on
you know what?
Smith.
You. See how I cancel myself in? Used to be so proud of me. Oh my god.
You censored yourself twice now.
You know what? No, I don't have anything going for me right now.
Shane
Seamus is
McClanahan.
doing okay. He's doing okay.
2 down, nobody on.
Yeah, that's
To
fine.
the left, into foul ground.
Go to first.
Riley
What if it drops fair?
And that'll do it.
Shane. Ooh, yeah.
Back here at the ballpark.
I liked how
the
that
batter will be the shortstop,
swing looked, too.
Jazz Chisholm.
That's what we call a
Ken
perfect swing.
Samuels.
I didn't even get it all that well.
Cracks
Firewood.
his bat and pops him up.
The
The
bat
guy
went
had
farther than
one
the ball.
down. Stepping in,
And
the
I'll
long
catch it,
ball
too. That was
threat,
good.
Baseball.
Julio Rodriguez.
Because I think too many times players would be distracted by the bat that they might try to get out of the way of the play as well. Like there was one at our softball game too where I purposefully got out of the way so Everett could deal with it. And I'm glad that I did because when I did have to dig it out for one play, well, one I just booted. Like that was just a pure error. But in the other one where I barely threw him out, like my entire back foot was just like, hey, you know the support that you would need to throw the ball any place? No, no, no.
Not for you.
Better keep your eye on the game.
In the air,
Yes,
center
okay.
field.
Yeah.
He's got it, and that quickly 2 away. Austin
A lot of
Riley,
people show up in the
next to
first
hit.
bit of
He's
it.
already homered here in this
Yeah.
one.
Something quiet
That's
down
right.
this
I was
second
like,
half.
did you know Baseball Senji? A lot of baseball guys with their first name being Baseball. That is a galleta. And I lucked out to the freaking moon. That was a changeup right down the
right
pipe.
up the middle, just
Now
Austin
here
with
is
his venison,
Ricky
like,
Henderson.
after that pitch.
The count 2-1. Shot.
Freshly hunted venison,
At this point in the
mind
game,
you.
You cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Dude, what are you doing?
Right field.
Get down. Nope.
One down.
All speed outfield.
It's a 3-1 count, and I just was like, let's give it back to him. Why not?
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give.
You're right there, Chief.
Yeah, there's something on the bottom of my beer that looks very suspect. It's like, I don't know what it is.
Ooh, show me!
I mean, you can't really, it's hard for you to kind of see it, but it's like you kind of see the bottom of it.
Is it an ice cube?
No, it's not an ice cube. It's like, I think it's from this beer. I don't know.
Well, it's probably the residue from the hazy part of it, whatever ingredient that is.
One of the hops.
Because Head in the Clouds, if you've had that, I think that's an hazy IPA.
Yeah, I'd assume that's
that
what it
has
is.
chunks at the bottom of it, and that's like the worst. Sorry, Head in the Clouds. I like your beer, but like that thing at the end just is not fun.
Not a particularly fun time.
Is he getting three?
Oats. Warm.
The
Oats.
coldest and warmest of oats. He's the man with oats that he makes overnight. You ever had any of those? Those overnight oats? Mr. Oats, either warm or cold? Also, thank you for joining us.
What it do, brother?
9 o'clock on a Sunday.
Sunday.
Dude, what is you doing? What is you doing?
Matthews gone on the play.
They goated. They goated.
The goated oats?
Yeah. They the best. We the best music. I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long.
You know what's the only similarity between oats and goats?
G? Is this?
Milk. They're both types of milk.
Milk.
Except it's
This is true.
technically it's juice. Oh, Austin Riley, you're an actual defensive player, so I won't throw my glass.
Yes, he is. Nothing much.
Nothing much. We just got opening day Mariners tickets, and nobody told me.
Hold on. I have a soundboard for this. Been waiting to break out the soundboard for this very moment. Someone's got Mariners tickets. I don't think Reese would be able to hear that, but I hope Jake did,
okay.
and I hope it was loud enough for you to enjoy.
Was it the Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were about to play the Mariners theme song, and to be fair, okay, great. Get him at first, baby. Yep. Thank you, Jazz Chisholm. Really appreciate it. Where are they playing opening day? If they're playing in Anaheim, this kind of changed. No, they don't play in Anaheim. I checked the schedules. Maybe something like Cleveland? They play Cleveland first? Dude, this guy, he has all of the tickets. Hey, what are you doing? Why do you get all the tickets? I want the tickets. I want to go see baseball.
So they are in Seattle. I guess they do open up the season at home.
Oh, and he's going to Seattle for it too? Good on him. I think I almost called it Oracle because I didn't want to call it Safeco because it's not that anymore. But T-Mobile Park, look, I'm a little bit biased because A, it's my home ballpark and I used to work there. But it's one of my favorite ballparks. It has, I think, the right combination of Jewel Box Ballpark while also catering to basically the luxury needs of where baseball is heading. That's within the last 5 years. Oh, excuse me. Like the amount of there's a big Asian restaurant that's in there where they serve sushi and all of that kind of stuff. Not normally associated with baseball. I have no problem with it, but that's just one of the symptoms, I didn't get you good. Okay, good.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gap.
Huge. Now throw him out at first, please.
It's just not. It's not what you would consider to be normal ballparky food, but it's good.
Yeah.
And also, I know there's got to be a ton of good sushi places in Seattle.
Well, I don't. Well, we have a huge international population. Let's put it that way. I didn't want to say like just Asian cultures because we definitely have more than that. But we do have a significant Asian population, and I think that's why the Ichiro transition worked out better than somebody like Hideo Nomo. Also, because Ichiro was just a better player for longer than Hideo Nomo was.
Yep.
Right-hander kick steals.
Because if I remember correctly, una galleta dentro el centro.
Pa centro, pa dentro, y luego vamos.
Si la vende, se compra, se compra. Oh yeah, let's just pop out. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that. Washington
Si la
State,
vende, si la vende, si la vende, si la vende galletas. Así, así, así a la Madrid.
Hey Siri, what's the opening week schedule for the Mariners? Hopefully they'll take care of that way. Oh, they're talking about spring training because like literally it's just like they played the Dodgers and I was like, that's not right.
That can't be true. The Dodgers play in Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, I don't think they would start with interleague play on an opening day either.
Sometimes they do.
I guess that is true.
I do like.
I remember we did for opening day. We played the Padres one year.
Yeah, I do like how they have changed that. I remember when we were younger, they used to have like that 6-week stretch in which you'd play all your interleague in the middle of summer. It was kind of cool because it was just like, oh yeah, it's interleague, the interleague part of the schedule. So it's like, you know, the Braves would play like the Mariners and the Angels and such, like, and you know, teams in the NL West and like even the Tigers. That was kind of a weird thing, and then they just decided to do it all year, which makes more sense because it's like, what?
Oh, he's an
arbitrary.
Oregon boy. Where are you from in Oregon, Mr. Oates?
Oregon.
You silly! If you call it Oregon, I will.
One of my high school friends, Matthias. You met Matthias, yeah. He used to call it Oregon when we were in high school, and I was like, bro, it's Oregon.
Or Oregon, you mean?
Oregon.
Just missed.
He used to call it
like,
Oregon. Yeah.
Oh, he's from Portland. I used to coach soccer down there. Used to live in Gresham when I did that. He probably knows where that is.
Puts it in the air.
Nope.
Rodriguez makes the catch.
He's from Portland. That's huge. Probably a Blazers fan, at least as much as you can be. You're welcome for Kevin Calabro, not only the voice of the Sonics, but also of the University of Washington Huskies.
Yeah, shout out to the great.
Yeah, Gresham is nice. I really appreciate that.
Shout out to the Great Northwest.
Yeah, he loves the Blazers. What other team is he's probably I don't know if you're as much of a soccer fan. Jazz Chisholm, what a play. Portland Timbers in soccer. But I don't think they've been good in the past couple of years, or as good. Oh, Luke Combs? That'd be
when Luke Combs went to the Moda Center? Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been to the Moda Center. I remember we tried to go there for someplace once, and there was like some sort of protest that blocked off the entire way, and we were like, we can do something else.
Why?
Pujol!
Albert Pujols.
Pujol! That's not what I wanted.
So one in the dirt and one at his head. Eye level, rather.
It's not a soccer man. That's okay. Oh, that's a tie ball game.
Pooj off the bench.
Wow, he got it out a long way too.
Yeah.
Crap.
Just waited on it long enough. MLB to Portland for real, yeah.
This might have been before your time, Oats of many temperatures, but there was a time when I used to play a team on here, the Portland Athletics, when they were considering moving him from Oakland. I think it's a possibility, and that's going to take the lead.
Jazzy Jazz.
How the tides have turned.
He gone.
I think the Athletics going to Portland would be really nice. It'd be good for the Mariners to have a closer rival than, say, Anaheim or Texas.
Yeah. Or the Bay.
That's true.
Because, you know, I mean, it's still a 2-hour flight from the Bay Area to Seattle.
And here it comes.
Oh, yeah, from the Bay Area. I thought you were talking about Portland. I was like, no, that's like 60 minutes tops.
Yeah, at most. It's like flying from Charleston to Atlanta.
The 3-1.
Charleston, South Carolina.
He swings and fouls one
Ooh,
off.
Julio wanted that ball.
Yeah, all my teams are in Seattle. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, you know, that's kind of why there's so many people in the South who are Braves fans, is because there's, like, Atlanta's the biggest city and, like, the biggest market within, you know, 400 or 500 miles. Like, Nashville's a big market. They just don't have a baseball team.
Also very confused why I left Shane McClanahan in. He has pitched 168 pitches.
I was like, yeah, he's 200 now. 200 pitches.
I just want to keep him in. Let's see what happens, you know. I won the first. Like, look, if I lose this game, that's fine. Like, I got the first one. That's fine. Everything's fine.
That's
That's
got a double
huge.
play.
That's exactly what I wanted,
You got
baby.
Austin Riley to ground
What a
8
throw
innings
by
from
Ryan
Shane.
Sandberg, baby.
8 innings from Shane McClanahan, but
he gave up the leading run.
Yeah.
And I got to go to work now. And it's the bottom of the order. That was probably the stupidest thing I could have done. Seahawks, Mariners, Kraken. I love the Kraken, dude. We might not be the best team pound for pound on the block, but we have the best depth. We have the best 4 lines. We've stepped up against a lot of good teams.
and the most fun.
And also, we've crapped the bed multiple times against less good teams, but that's beside the point.
Looking to get the tying
All right,
run
Will Smith.
on base. In the air, out towards right
That's going to
center.
do things.
Reynolds
That
going
has to
back
do
on
things.
this one.
Oh,
Drops into the glove.
made it good.
And
That's
there's
crap.
one.
Do things like end up in the glove.
Ooh, I need a big hit right now. Who else do I turn to?
You turn to Pops.
I turn to Pops. That's just what has to happen. That was just poor strategery on my end. It's putting Shane McClanahan in for that last inning.
Not your finest moment. But, you know, these beers are good, in your words.
Yeah, beers are good. They're all.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ah, a great curve. Thought that was gonna be a sink,
2-2 now.
little sink ball.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck.
Please get out.
back there.
Please get out. Please. No!
Warning track power.
You gotta be kidding me.
He caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel
Well, that's how you post a little Morgan Wall in your story. I did.
2 down now.
He had a song about the 98 Braves, and the 98 Braves being a metaphor for his relationship with a woman, a heartbreak story. I relate to that. Fairly recent, not recent, but, you know, within the last year. So that song hits much harder. And plus the Braves have braved pretty hard up until 2021. So it's very,
Also,
yeah.
can we talk about how I guessed correctly who were playing opening day for the Mariners? They are playing the Guardians.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, look at you. In Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
That means
Dang
you have
it.
to deal with Stephen Kwan. You gotta hit the Kwan right out the gate.
Vacky!
Wacky.
That's gonna do it.
Oh,
That was
Jazzy Jazz got it done for the boys. Boys came through.
Crappy strategery.
See who gets play of the
Oh,
game
well.
for these boys. Probably Austin Riley. Yeah, Austin Riley again. Just that's all he knows how to do. It's just play of the game. That's all he's good for. All I care about is seeing J-Rod. J-Rod's that dude. He's a dude. He's a guy. He's a dude.
Seattle notable players got a bunch of home runs off the top, but not enough. Oh well. Kicked your butt the first game, though. That's fine. Let's finish off these beers and take them home. Thanks for stopping by, Oates. But if we're honest to all of the public here, I have an appointment with Dr. John here in a second. I don't think our ratings for this particular Cervecita has changed, yeah?
No, I'm sticking with 37 out of 54 fireworks. I think the rating was out of.
Sparkles. It was out of sparkles.
37 out of 54 sparkles. We're not New Yorkers. We don't remember things all the time, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, so what? Is that a New York stereotype? Yeah, that's right. I'm putting you on the spot. I'm Chris Hansen with Frontline.
That escalated very quickly. 37 out of 54, I think, is a good place. Are you sticking with yours?
Yeah, I might even bring it down to a 39, so I'll reactively change that. It's not that it's a bad beer. I think it's a great introduction to people who love IPA, or a great introduction to IPAs or hazy pale ales and all that kind of stuff. But, if you go up against a double IPA, I'm going to choose a double IPA every time. And that's not because the beer is bad. It's just my preference as a person. So.
Right. And that's part of the thing that we do with this show is it's all preference. Like, these beers are, obviously Reese has his preference. He's an IPA guy. I'm a lager guy, Pilsner guy, etc. So we're going to have differing takes, but that's what makes the show what it is. We have our different perspectives on it, and we're able to rate the same beers differently based on what we look for, what we like in beers. But all in all, I think the beers that we've had from Trustworthy have been pretty stellar. I mean, I don't think I've had one of these that I really don't like. I mean, I think this one is kind of struggling to contend with the big boys, but it definitely is solidly, a solid drink. So.
And you mentioned a residue at the bottom of the IPA. It's common with hazies. I see one with mine as well.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can kind of see that, but it's a little bit of residue at the bottom. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just,
this
it's
white
just,
little speck on the bottom of my glass. You can kind of see it if I put it close enough. It's whatever part of the hazy ingredient that they have. That's it.
Yeah. But, some beers have that. I think we had a beer I think this is even before you joined the streams regularly. I think it was, it must have been like one of the first 10 beers we did. Maybe a little later than that, but there was a little bit of something in there. And I was like, that I'm not used to seeing in a beer. So, I mean, I think it was just that particular can was messed up, but the rest of it was fine. Anyways, we've been rambling for too long. We've been having these beers for a little bit. I think we're at a good place in this. Trustworthy, if you had to give Trustworthy, now this is, I think, one we should maybe standardize a little bit with our rating system. All the beers we've had from Trustworthy have been really, really solid. But what would you give them if you were to rate them out of 10 beers? Right? Every brewery is going to be rated out of 10 beers or something consistent. I would argue we'd have to do off the top, or something equivalent to like the same. So out of 10 beers or something similar. I would say
can you do your rating first? Because I gotta pee like a racehorse.
Yeah.
So, and I want to answer this question, but literally I cannot think right now. So I'm gonna do that. Go. You vamp and then give me the cliff notes when I come back.
Okay.
Run.
There he goes. Listen, I'm gonna give Trustworthy's beers a very, very respectable, very solid 8.5 out of 10. Now, I haven't had a ton of huge critiques or notes for these. Back teeth are swimming. Back teeth? What was I gonna say? I haven't had a huge number of different critiques for these. But I would say that there's definitely a lot that Trustworthy does well. There's a lot that they really excel at when it comes to doing beers. I think my only, I've never heard that one, but that's good. Back teeth are swimming. No, listen, it's one of those things where they have a lot of really good beers, and I'm a big fan of everything they've put in front of us, or everything that we've got from them. I really would like I really do want to go there and kind of sample, a few more beers, more than just the couple we've had, but maybe we'll do that in the future. But 8.5 out of 10, I think they just do a lot of really things, a lot of things. They do a lot of really really solid things when it comes to beers. There's a lot of just consistency with them. I was trying to figure out what the words were, but it's basically like they do a lot of simple things really well. That's what I was looking for. They do a lot of simple things really, really well. And this is getting kind of all over the place and discombobulated because I'm tired and, you know, we've had these couple beers, but a lot of really simple things they do really, really well. Every beer is kind of, you know, it is what it is. When it comes down to like the kind of finer points, there's a little bit of like genre blending, if you will. Like some Pilsners have more lager qualities and vice versa. Gotta practice, I'll see you later. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Jake. Appreciate you. We'll chat soon. We'll catch up with you at some point in the future. They do a lot of really simple things really well. Every beer has its identity, but at the same time, there's a little bit of kind of blending of genres, which I think can be good. It's not a detriment at all to Trustworthy. It's just kind of a matter of fact, like, you know, some things are a little blended when it comes to that. So that would be my only like critique of it, is that little bit of blending of identities. But other than that, like, they do the really basic things really, really well. The flavors are consistent. They're not overwhelming. They're not overpowering. Reese, I was just giving everyone my rating of 8.5, saying they do a lot of, I was struggling to get the words out, but they do a lot of simple things really, really well. A lot of basic things they do well. My only critique would be kind of as we kind of discussed a little bit, the like style blending or genre blending. You know, like some IPAs giving off like slightly different characteristics and vice versa. You know, like lagers being more IPA-ish and things like that. But they're good beers. They're really, really good beers.
Yeah, I agree with you. And look, I'll probably be... It's kind of funny, you're giving them an 8.5 based off of your reasoning behind it. I'm going to give them a 7. Because I enjoy how much variety they have in their selection. Sure, they have a couple of double IPAs, but it seems to be a theme with Tower 1 and Tower 2, that sort of thing.
Yep.
I don't care as much about the blended identities, because the first thing that I think of when it comes to it is country music. Country music, and I think all music in general, is based off of blended identities. I think if you blend them right, who cares what it is?
Yeah.
And the actual characterization of stuff is just for marketing and that kind of stuff only. It's like the Hall of Fame. It's
True.
like all of that stuff.
All that kind of stuff.
I mean? All that kind of stuff.
All that stuff. Yeah. Right.
So the only reason I would give it a 7 is because I'm a guy that prefers high ABV, high hops, high bitter, that kind of stuff. Unless if you have a really good sweet beer that's not overwhelming. There's a couple of brands that I don't want to mention because this is Trustworthy's time.
Yes, this is their time to shine.
But you'll most likely see what I'm talking about once we do a live vlog of the Beer Fest on April 1st in Los Angeles.
April 1st.
So look out for that.
Yep.
April Fool's Day, but this isn't an April Fool's joke. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
We're doing it. We're doing the darn thing.
And another reason why I give it a 7, which is still very good. I'm a harsh judger, unless if I really, really like something. There are things like the Brassy Jar and Tower 1, I think, are very, very good beers. A Brassy Jar, especially for the type of amber. Believe it was an amber ale, the first one that we did.
Yeah, Brass Jar, Hoppy Amber.
And I think that blew us out of the water right away. And, you know, I think our ratings also reflected that.
Yeah.
Because when you have the best beer that they've got off the top, you know what I mean?
Right.
It makes it harder for the rest of the ratings down the line.
Yeah.
I also want to say I enjoy Trustworthy because of the location that they have and the types of events that they have. They have the game nights. I don't know if it's ever rigid. You'd have to go on their website to check out the schedules.
Yep.
But I think with all of these beers, like Trustworthy is such a good name for this brewery that because while it might blend identities, while it might not be to our preferences, they deliver beers that are definitely great candidates, if not to introduce people to beer in general, but to introduce them to new types of beer. I wouldn't have had a Helles Lager if it weren't for this.
Right.
I wouldn't have had a Jasmine Rice Pilsner if it weren't for this.
Exactly.
I can't imagine many. Now, I'm making a huge assumption here, so bear with me and know that I mean no offense. But I can't imagine a wide variety of the population here in the States are like, oh, yeah, Jasmine Rice Pilsner, my favorite, you know?
No, it's
'cause
not
you were
a common
talking about
thing.
your experience with Taiwan beer. You know, that's a place where it's probably more prevalent than someplace in the West, like the U.S.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Yeah.
So it gives the opportunity not only to have beers that are trustworthy, but also have trustworthy beers in some places that are kind of slightly outside of your comfort zone.
Yep. Exactly.
And
So-
for that, I'm going to bring it up to an 8. I'm going to bring it up to an 8 because, look, this is the first brewery that we've ever done. And you
No, it
put me
is.
on the spot with this. I couldn't think about it. I couldn't consult my priest or my rabbi or my imam. I couldn't consult any of them.
Yeah.
Dick. But
Well, listen, we have one more set of beers from Trustworthy of their
after this week
of their take home set of, or their, at home consumption beers. Oh.
And another thing that I would love to mention is that while they have this is another thing why it's rated high, is that they have an extensive collection of to-go stuff. Now, you can go there and you can have the beers while you're at the location, but we can't stream at the location.
Yeah. It's a little harder for us to do that.
You can just walk into, this is another reason why I'm bringing it up to 8. You can just walk into the brewery. They have kind of a little thing like they do in 7-Elevens, convenience stores, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Pick it out. You pick out your 4-pack. You go pay for it and you go. And I think not a lot of breweries have that. And
Exactly.
I have been to a lot of breweries in this town.
Yeah.
I probably more than I should have. But I think I want to give it an 8. I think the only reason why I wouldn't go higher than that is just because of my personal preferences to what I like with my beers. Trustworthy is fantastic. They give you trustworthy brews for each type of thing. They might blend the identities a little bit. I don't mind that as much.
Yeah.
But especially if you're getting introduced to beer, I think Trustworthy is where you should start.
I agree. And I think that's a perfect place for us to start in this new iteration of Brews and Baseball, and a perfect place for us to wrap up this episode. I don't have any other comments on our rating system. That's just our general thoughts. We'll finalize all of these. We'll maybe do an in-person thing at Trustworthy, get some yeah.
I just want to mention one more thing before we go here, because this is a follower of us on Instagram, and this is not a sponsorship whatsoever. I just want to shout them out because what the service that they do is just fantastic. I'll probably make a video of this and send it to them. But there's an account on Instagram called All Things Brew, ALLTHINGS BREW.
All Things Brew.
And All Things Brew. And basically what they do is they highlight all, or at least as many as they can, all of the California craft beer events that are LA local, Bakersfield local sometimes, all of that kind of stuff. There's lots of great stuff in here. I mean, when we look up breweries and stuff like that to look up, it's only just searching around LA on Google and all of that kind of stuff,
right.
And this just gives us even more opportunities to not only learn about new breweries that are just popping up, not be as established as they were before, but also the specific events that they had. I've seen one that was like burlesque. They have burlesque at some of these breweries, and then the kind of essentials like trivia night, all of that kind of stuff. So not sponsored at all. I just genuinely wanted to shout them out because as a beer enthusiast myself,
enthusiasm.
I really enjoy when somebody really steps up to the plate and says, hey, we want to get the word out on all of these craft brew events and not just the big ones. We want to highlight everybody. Go out and support them. You love beer. Get on it. you dingus.
You dinguses. Go support them. That's because that's what we're doing here on Brews and Baseball. What a way to end episode 58.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
With a huge burp too. That helps. Folks, that's our show. That's episode 58 of Brews and Baseball. Thank you all for tuning in. To our new folks, our friends, colleagues, longtime followers, moderators, etc. We appreciate all of you more than we can put into words. I genuinely mean that. That's not just me saying things. I genuinely appreciate all of you, and Reese feels the same way. We put a lot of work into the show in its current form, and we hope you do enjoy the product as it is now. We will see you tomorrow for our podcast edition. The World Baseball Classic is officially underway. The Netherlands and Cuba tied at 1 as we speak in the top of the 5th inning over in Taiwan. I'm going to go watch the rest of that game while I get ready for bed because, folks, your boy's got a day job. We got stuff to do. But this has been Brews and Baseball, episode 58. We'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific time, youtube.com/@Brews and Baseball. All things Brews and Baseball here on YouTube and Brews and Baseball official on social media. For Reese, hidden behind a microphone, I'm Owen. We will see y'all tomorrow night. Woo!